Okay, it says I'm live. And I can tell I need to do some adjustments. I don't know if that's any good. I got horns on the side of my head. Hi there. Yeah, the lighting looks a little weird. Hang on a second. Let's see if I can. Oh my heavens. Okay, that's just like, this looks okay, but I have a feeling it's just gonna be, it's gonna change. I'll leave it and see what happens. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have this other light on. I have like my ring light, and then I have this other light over here that kind of puts off a little bit of a pinkish glow to it, so kind of messes with the lighting, I think. I just don't like to be in the dark. I don't like it when my room is too dark. So I have it set. Now I hope you can hear me. The little thing is moving, so I think you can. So hello. As I've said before. Oh, hello there, James. I'm sorry. It's nice to see you. I'm sorry I didn't see my camera settings thing is covering the chat window. It's still going to look weird. Hang on just a minute. I got to fix this because it doesn't look right at all. Hang on. Let me see if that makes it any better or not. Not great. Well, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. And you may hear it. I've got one of those constant annoying crickets out there that makes this constant chirp sound that I cannot stand. So I have a feeling that I'm going to be out trying to rehome that cricket tonight, or I won't get any sleep. I can't tell. It seems like something is jumpy and strange with the camera. So I'm not sure. I mean, let me know if things look or sound strange on here. Let me know. I have a fan on because it's hot. So there is a fan going. And the loud, annoying cricket outside. I'm doing all right. I just, goodness gracious, now that I got my glasses on, I see how messy I look. I'm telling you, if I don't have on my glasses, I really don't know what I look like. I think I look all right. And then I put my glasses on. I'm like, wait a minute. And they're all crooked. Look at that. I think I'm having a day. It's like things are just a little off. Yeah, that's going to get on my nerves real quick. I rehomed a cricket the other day because I can't stand that sound. I found out that there's two kinds of crickets. There's what they call field crickets, which are the really nice crickets where you hear a whole bunch of them kind of chirp, 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 chirp all together. And it's like a really nice, soothing and relaxing sound. And then there's what they call house crickets, which are that it's that one lone cricket by itself that has this really loud, constant, annoying chirp that drives me insane. That's the one that's out there. Couldn't be the nice little, pleasant crickets. It's got to be the annoying one that's out there. And they'll stop for a little bit, and I'm like, oh, yes. And then they start up again. So I know he's not done. And I found out that the crickets that do the chirping are males. They're all males. So it's not the females that make those sounds, it's the males, and they're calling to draw the females to them. I've learned a lot about crickets. trying to understand why it does that and what to do about it, because I don't know. It's maddening after a while. So anyway, but yeah, I had not really planned to do this live stream. I really was thinking I was just not going to do it tonight. But then I don't know, I was just sitting around a little and I thought, well, maybe I should just go ahead and do it. I don't know if I'm going to be doing these anymore, at least not on a regular basis. I may not. I may just kind of do them randomly, just kind of whenever I feel like it. Um, I haven't really decided. Same thing with my vlog channel. I've just kind of decided I'm not sure that I'm going to do those over there either. I put up a poll on that channel to ask, do y'all want me to keep doing the lives? Because I did one on Friday and I sat there with the exception of one person that came in and basically just said, "Hi, I've been busy working this week." And that was about all they said. With the exception of that one person, I sat there for 41 minutes talking to no one. No one came to the live stream. So I just thought, why am I doing this? I do these live streams so that I can interact with people, and just hang out and talk and whatever. But if no one's going to come, then there's really no point in doing them. So, and same over here. I don't really get a lot of interaction over here. I mean, not that people have to interact, but that's kind of the point of why I do them, is to be able to interact with other people and, talk and whatever. So anyway, because otherwise I just feel like I sit here and I'm just trying to come up with things to talk about. Like right now, I feel like, okay, what can I talk about? Because no one's really talking back. I mean, James, if you're still here, you can talk to me if you like. Because otherwise I feel like I just ramble about nothing in particular. I'm hoping to maybe I want to get an ASMR video made tonight after I'm done with this, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to if that annoying cricket is out there, because I'm going to have to go out there and find it and take it away. I don't kill them. I just get them in a jar, and then I walk way down the street and I release them out into the jungle so that they can go and have a happy little life somewhere else and not be here in my yard being obnoxious. So, but it's sometimes hard to find them because it's like, that's something else I learned about crickets, is that they will generally stop making noise if you come around because they don't want to be found. They're trying to hide and everything. So it can be very difficult to find them. I have to go out there very quietly and try to follow where the sound is and get in the general area. And then I have to kind of just stop and wait because usually they'll stop making that sound. So I have to just stand there like frozen for sometimes a long period of time before they start again. And then I have to try to very carefully get closer to try to figure out where it's at. But the bad part is the sound echoes and it bounces like off the side of the house and stuff. So it can be really hard sometimes to actually figure out where that sound is coming from. I'll start walking towards where it sounds like it is. And then when the closer I get to that, then I realize, no, it's not really there. It's somewhere over here. And so I'm like constantly, walking around trying to figure out where the heck is this thing. But I am going to try to find him and give him a new home somewhere. You can probably hear it because it's pretty loud. Of course, he just stopped, but he'll start again. Yeah, I know he's not done. Yeah, there he goes. I wish you could see that cat light back there. I probably shouldn't have had on that other light because it's a cat that's it's like a neon pink, but you can't really tell it on here. It just looks like a glowing white light. It's actually really pretty in person, but it just doesn't get captured on here, unfortunately. And you can't even see how pretty these lights are because these are actually a lot more vibrant and pretty than it shows up on the camera. But yeah, I'm not even sure what video I'm going to make tonight. I have two requests that I want to make, and they are going to kind of go hand in hand, no pun intended, because one of the requests is to, oh, well, thank you. One of the requests I have is to paint my nails with the camera kind of close up, filming me painting my nails. And the other one is just clicking on a keyboard. Yeah, it was pretty decent. I mean, it wasn't the greatest just because we've had a lot of rain on and off. So I haven't gotten to really do some of the things that I wanted to do this weekend. But I mean, for the most part, it was all right. So yeah, to do the keyboard one, clicking on the keyboard, I'd like to have my nails painted. So I want to get my nails painted in that video so that I can do the keyboard video with my nails painted. But with all the rain and everything, it's really, really hard for my nails to dry. And I have to do 3 coats of paint so it actually looks painted. I mean, it just, the nail polish here just does not go on very well. So it's like it takes 3 coats for you to actually look like you've painted your nails. And so I have to like paint a coat and then let it dry completely before I put on another one, let that dry completely before I do the last one. And it can take like 3 hours to paint my nails because it takes a long time for it to dry. I know it's not like that for most people. I think most people, when they paint their nails, they have quick dry nail polish and stuff like that, but they don't really have that here. I've never found any. Excuse me. So I end up, it takes me like 3 hours just to do my nails, or else if I try to do it too fast, then they get all messed up. And so it's like I'd really rather do it properly so that if I'm going to do a close-up of me clicking on a keyboard, that, they're not all screwed up. Yeah, I don't know how long I'm going to be able to sit here and listen to that thing before I have to go out there and start searching for it. Because that's time consuming too. And it may be hard to do because, I mean, it's been raining a lot today. I mean, I looked outside earlier and it's like the street was all flooded. And the drive out here was like flooded and stuff. So I think it's stopped raining for now because usually the crickets don't do that when it's raining. They wait until it's done. So it'd be kind of nice if it'd start raining again. But oh, let me change this. Okay. So yeah, so I'm hoping that if you're watching this, whether it's live or if you happen to want to watch this on a replay or whatever, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. At the moment that I'm doing this live stream, I am literally 12 subscribers away from finally reaching 1,000 subscribers. After 6 long years, people, 6 years I've had this channel, and I'm 12 subscribers away from 1,000. I've been working towards that goal. Oh my God, Tan Man. You have no idea how happy I am to see you How are you doing? And I'm so, 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 so sorry. I don't want to bring up a bunch of, sad stuff for you because I'm sure it's been a really rough time for you. But I just want you to know I'm so sorry. And I hope that you're doing okay and that your family's doing all right. It feels like it's been forever since I've seen you. So while he's possibly responding, okay, let's see. It has been forever. Well, I hope that I'll do it on Friday. I actually, I don't know if you saw my poll that I put up on my vlog channel. I put up a poll asking people, do you still want me to do the live streams? Because this past, this whole entire month, for the past 3 weeks, 4 weeks, actually, 4 weeks, I sat there basically talking to no one for at least the first 20 minutes or throughout the entire stream. And I don't want to do them. Oh man, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I mean, I just feel so bad that I hate that. I know you were hoping for a different outcome and I'm so sorry. But yeah, when I did my live stream this past Friday, with the exception of Finlay that came in for, just to basically say hi and he's been busy working. That's all he really said. With the exception of that, I literally talked to no one for 41 minutes. No one was at the stream. And I said, I'm not going to keep doing this because I feel like an idiot just sitting there talking and talking for no reason. I mean, I do the streams to interact with people. And if there's no one to interact with, I can just do a video. That's, yeah, I don't know. Thing is, it's like, I look forward to the Friday thing just because I don't know. It's like I don't go out on the weekend. I don't go out on Friday nights and stuff like a lot of people do. So for my, since it's my Friday night, that's kind of my Friday night thing. But I don't know. But I don't know if you saw the poll on my thing. I haven't checked it today to see if anybody else has really done anything. I had like, should I keep doing the live stream, stick to doing videos, or I had a third option of if you have some other suggestion, put it in the comments. Well, somebody voted on the other suggestion thing, but they didn't put anything in the comments. So I'm like, okay. So yeah. Well, I don't know because I don't know if you want to come to my live streams no more or not. I haven't seen you in so long. I mean, I know you've had stuff going on, and I didn't expect you to be there for those. But I mean, it's like I don't know what happened. It's like I used to have so much fun in the live streams because you would show up and Green Rose and Leah, people would be there. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I changed it just because I mean, it's like I always get so hungry. I know that sounds silly, but I'm always so freaking hungry and I sit around and I'm like starving. And when I don't eat, I'm one of these people that is like if I'm hungry and I don't eat when I'm hungry, I get in a really irritable mood. I mean, I just get in like this it's like this chemical reaction or something inside of me that just, I'm like, oh, I can't stand it. And so it's like knowing that I'm going to be having a snack in the live stream, since that's kind of a thing. I just get so freaking hungry and I'm like, I can't stand it anymore. So it's like, I started doing them earlier because I was just like, I can't wait. I'm not going to be able to wait. Oh, God. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It used to be so much fun when everybody would show up, but then I don't get as many of the people in there. I mean, Green Rose usually shows up, but even she didn't show up on Friday. I mean, she might have had something to do, or she could have been busy or something. I don't know. It's like hanging out with my friends, and I enjoy it so much. And I look forward to these as well. But I'm like, I never know if I'm going on at the right time for this. And I wasn't even going to do this today. I had already gotten into my pajamas, and I was just like done for the day, ready to just kind of do nothing. And then I just sat there thinking, well, I don't know, maybe I ought to at least go on for a little bit and see if anybody actually shows up. It's like, why don't people come to my live streams? I'm not as exciting as Linda. See, that hers. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad that you came. I really am. I'm so glad that you actually showed up. I mean, when Linda does her live stream, she gets a bunch of people that come in. Maybe they don't all talk, but she gets a lot of people in her chat, talking and stuff. She's so interesting. She has a life. So she actually has things to talk about and stuff. But for me, it's like, I don't have a life. I don't do anything. So I don't have a lot of interesting stuff to talk about. So I don't know. I just feel like, it's not as interesting. I swear, I keep thinking I got something stuck in my tooth, but it's just a dark spot. I know I'm a little goofy, but oh well, whatever. Well, I'm glad I came on tonight too, since you actually did come, because I've been thinking about you, and I thought about sending you an email, but I thought, I needed to give you some time because, with everything going on, I was pretty certain that you had a lot going on and everything. So I figured, well, hopefully I'll see you in one of these live streams or something. But today I did go for a little bit. I rode my bike around because I wanted to go check out this parking lot at this home store, because there's like a home store that's not too far from where I live. And I was thinking, well, I wonder what their parking lot looks like. And I went up there and they were actually closed today, which I was wondering about. I thought, I don't even know if this place is even closed at all. They might be open 7 days a week, but they were actually closed. But they had like this gate closed up over there. There was this other gate that was open. So I did go in there and kind of ride around on my bike and look. But it wasn't that great. I'm still on the search for a good place to try to skate. And I found this new channel that I love, Skate with Tess. I love her personality. She's got this great bubbly personality. Oh my gosh. I finally mowed my grass the other day because I was letting it get up high in the spots that it actually grows, hoping to like let it get high enough to where when I cut it, because I always cut it high, that it wouldn't be all brown, but there's still brown spots. I was really disappointed. But yeah, I found this channel called Skate with Tess, and she's got this great bubbly personality, and she used to be into roller derby and stuff like that. And she just did a video the other day that was about looking for the perfect place to skate outside. And so she was like going around town and stuff looking for places to skate and everything. And it was inspiring. And she was like, just keep looking, don't just keep looking. You'll find it. It's out there. And I thought, yeah, I need to just keep looking, and I need to start looking in some other areas that I've never been, never really looked before. So that's why I went up to that place today, but I don't think it's going to work out either. I'm telling you, I just have the worst luck trying to find somewhere to skate. And then that last attempt I made up there with the circus act, I mean, that was horrible. I'm not giving up. I mean, the other day I skated in the house. I don't know if you saw that video. I did. I went ahead and filmed me skating in here so I could show just how little space I actually have to practice in this house. So yeah, I did a little video in here. It was kind of fun to do, though. I enjoyed doing it. And this Poppy is at the end of it. I was trying to film from a different angle. So I was trying to film from over there this way. And Poppy gets all up in the camera and everything. So I left all that in. I was like, that's too cute. I'm gonna add that at the end of it. He's a little nut. So yeah, I'm gonna keep on keeping on with it. I'm not giving up. I mean, I really thought I would try going up there and trying again on that place. But it's like after watching that video with Skate with Tess, she's talking about it. And she said, she's like, if you go and you see a really rough surface that's got, jagged things and things sticking up, don't do it. Just don't. Do not skate there because it's not going to go well if you're a beginner, and you're liable to just give up on it. So it's like, yeah, I'm going to keep looking for something better. I wish they freaking paved this out here. Ultimately, I wish my landlady would just pave our driveway and stuff out here and get rid of all this gravel that I can't stand. Because if she did that, I wouldn't have to look anymore. I would have a skating rink right outside. I could just skate out here and be done with it. Tempted to ask her, if I help you pay for it, I don't know how much it would cost, though. I don't know if I could afford to help her pay for it, but if I chip in, would you like to pave this so I can skate? Oh, I wish I could afford to rent some vacant warehouse or something that just has this big open floor that's concrete, good concrete, smooth. I wish I could just afford to rent out someplace and make it my own little private skating rink. Y'all, my nose is itching off tonight. I don't know why. It's itching like crazy. Can you hear that obnoxious cricket, that one lone cricket that I'm always talking about? Oh, wow. Oh, how exciting. I used to love to ice skate. It's annoying. I'm going to be out there trying to rehome that dang thing in a little bit. When I finish up here, that's where I'm going. I'm going out there with my headlamp. Can't see it. It's right there, hanging on the side of my bed thing. That's what I use as my night light when I'm in here. Once I close up my tent, and then I get in here with my little headlamp thing. I turn that on as my light inside here before I go to bed. Oh my God. But yeah, I'm going to be going out there trying to rehome that damn thing. I did rehome one the other day because it was horrible. That thing was out there for a couple of days, and I couldn't take it anymore. I kept trying to find like some type of white noise or pink noise or something. I was trying to find one of those things to play that would drown out that sound, but it was like nothing I put on would drown it out. It is maddening. I mean, it like hurts. It hurts. It's painful. God. Oh, I don't know why they come here. I don't know why they pick my yard. They got all this jungle and stuff around here that they could go to, but no, they want to come here. Oh, and since I haven't talked to you in a while, um, maybe so. Maybe they just come here and they're like, if I annoy her long enough, she'll take me to my destination. Um, my hen rooster, that made no sense. That's not what I was trying to say. Oh, hello, Angel. How are you doing? I don't know what's up with True Crime Time. I don't know where he went. I sent him messages. No, that's what I mean. I sent him messages and he kept saying, he said that he had some things going on, but he was getting ready to come back and stuff. And that's been like 2 months. I had to like stop being a member of the channel because I'm like, I can't afford to be paying for a membership on a channel that doesn't put up any content anymore. I mean, if he ever comes back and starts, regularly doing stuff again, I'd love to become a member again. But I don't know what the heck happened. I mean, I love his channel. He is so good. I know. And it's like, I don't understand why. I mean, I understand, sometimes people have things that happen. Things happen and it's understandable. Life happens sometimes and you can't always do stuff. But why not post on your community page and say, hey, everybody, this is what's going on. I have some personal things happening or, whatever, just to keep up. I know. I don't understand what happened. It's like I hate doing that too. I tried to hold on to that membership as long as I could, but it's like, man, my money is so tight and I just can't afford to be paying for something that it doesn't exist. So it's really a shame. And I hope he comes back. I really do, because I just love his channel. I mean, it's just like the other channel that I had been subscribed to. I was or a member of. I was a member on that channel for, God, 2 years. And then she quit making videos for a long, long time. And I finally had to just end the membership because I'm like, what am I paying for? I know. I know. I don't know what's happened to her either. I know. Well, that's the thing. It's like, whenever I always get excited when I'm watching the different true crime channels that do live streams and stuff. And I see some of the same people in each one of those. And I'm like, oh, wow, there's so and so and there's so and so. It's exciting because it is like a little community. And it just, I don't know, it's so disappointing. Especially because, I mean, these are, bigger channels. These are not like my channel that's still just kind of, stuck in the mud, having a hard time getting anywhere. So yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I hope he's okay too, and I hope Margaret's okay. I swear I don't know what happened with her either, because she shut off her Facebook and everything, so you can't even try to message her on Messenger or anything. She turned it all off. I know it's so sad because it's like, even though we don't know these people, we feel like we do. I mean, we interact with them and, they interact with us. And it just, I don't know, I care about these people. And so I worry. That's why I was sending emails for a while. I kept sending him. I don't even know his name. I just know him as True Crime Time. I don't know his actual name, but I would send him emails, and say, hey, are you all right? Is everything okay? And he'd get back and say, yeah, I've just got some stuff going on, but I'll be right back. I'm coming right back or whatever. But then he didn't, especially with all the Brian Koberger stuff that was going on. It's like things are happening and then he wasn't there. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I know. I was so disappointed too that I didn't get that coffee coffee mug that you were so kind to let me have when you won it. I was so happy. I was like, "Oh wow!" I was excited about that, and it didn't come, and it didn't come, and then eventually he said, "Yeah, there's some trouble with shipping," which I told him from the beginning. I was like, shipping here is going to be way too expensive. I know. I hope so. I really do. We can't help but worry about these people because, I mean, after a while, when you watch somebody regularly, like, they're always posting videos and they're always doing live streams, you feel like they're family or something. Oh yeah, I remember that. That was so not I was so excited. Oh my God. I was so excited that you actually said I could have that coffee mug. You don't even know. I was like, oh my God. And I was really disappointed I didn't get it, but I mean he did do the Amazon gift card since he wasn't able to send out those prizes or whatever. So yeah, that was just I mean, I was excited being a member on his channel too. Well, thank you, Tan Man. Yeah, I mean, I try to post on my community page, like if I'm not going to be doing something or if I have to reschedule a live stream or, whatever it is, I try to post something to say, or if I know that I haven't made a video in a while because I've just not been in the right headspace for it or, something going on or whatever, I try to put something up on the community page to say, hey, I am going to be back. I'm just, dealing with some stuff or whatever. I like to let people know, what's going on. Not that anybody cares. Well, you said you do, so I appreciate that. But yeah, I don't know. I care about these people. It's like you feel like they're friends or family or something, after a while. And if you don't hear anything from them, then you can't help but worry. So anyway, well, a while ago I was going to talk about the hen, and I got screwed up and said the hen rooster or whatever in the heck I said. Um, I know. Well, I'm glad you caught me. And I mean, and that was the other thing too. I really appreciated the fact that he did that to help me, get a few more subscribers. I'm still not to 1,000. Can you believe it? 6 years, Angel. I've had this channel for 6 years. And at the moment, as far as I know, I'm still 12 away from 1,000. I'm trying so hard. So if y'all are watching this and you're not subscribed, please subscribe and stay subscribed, even if you don't watch the videos. I need them. I know. Come on, people. Lord, I'm telling you, it's like I don't want to be 90 years old by the time I finally reach that dang 1,000 subscriber mark. God, I swear, I feel like I'm like trying to walk through molasses trying to get there. It's like, oh God, that or quicksand or something. It's like, Jesus. I know. And that's another thing. It's like, God, I am not into the shorts thing. I've made a couple of them and put them up there, but I am just not into it. I hate them things. I mean, I don't mind that they're shorts. It's just I can't stand that freaking portrait mode crap. That drives me nuts. I feel like I'm stuck in a box, like help, help. I can't get out. It's just, I hate them things. I don't know why they do that. It's like, why does anybody film in portrait mode? I just never understand it. I see people, do it all the time. And I'm like, why are you doing that? Like they'll go, like I was watching a video the other day where they were going to some, real famous crime scene. And they were filming in freaking portrait mode. And so it's like you're only seeing this little tiny bit. It's like trying to look through a peephole or something at a crime scene. And you got all this other stuff over here. And I mean, not that it was an actual crime scene at that time. It's just like a long time ago thing. But still, it's like you're missing out on all this other stuff you could be looking at. I can't stand it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, seriously. I know. Ah, I know. I get so annoyed whenever, because I mean, I pretty much do. If I see anything in a title, if I see anything in a title that says some kind of update on the Brian Koberger stuff, I'm like, click. I click on it because I want to know, what's new. Is there anything new and exciting to hear? And then it's some dumb or whatever, and I'm like, man, really? That's so annoying. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm like really annoyed though because that Judge, he is, and that's his name for anybody that might be watching this that doesn't follow Crew Trime. See, that's a channel. That's an actual channel, Crew Trime. True crime. If you don't watch it and you don't know about Brian Koberger and the Idaho 4 and all that stuff. Well, anyway, this judge, his actual last name is Judge. So he's literally Judge. I think he's going to ban. Oh, that would drive me crazy. That would tick me off. So yeah, Judge, I think he's gonna ban cameras in the courtroom because he's already banned the cameras for the next hearing. According to something I saw. Now I don't know because it's weird. I've only seen it on one channel, but the channel I was watching this on was showing the document where some media outlet had requested to have cameras in the courtroom for the next hearing. And it was all denied. And it said judge on there, his signature and all that stuff. It looked legitimate, but I've not seen anybody else talking about it. I know, seriously. And then Richard Allen for the Delphi thing, he actually wants cameras in the courtroom. That was shocking. I know I've thought about that because, I mean, Lord knows, as much true crime stuff as I watch, oh my God, that's something I could talk about for hours. Lord, I could just talk about that for a long time because I get all into it. It's fascinating. It is. Not that I am happy that there's crime happening. I mean, that's not the point. It's just that, it's a fascinating subject, and I find it fascinating to try to understand the psychology behind why these people do these things. I know, and I was shocked. I mean, it's a shock that Richard Allen actually is saying he wants cameras in the court. It's either him or his lawyers or somebody. Somebody is saying they want cameras. Well, I hope so. I hope I'm easy to listen to. Sometimes I say things though that could get me in trouble because I'm on YouTube and I get to talking and things come out of my mouth sometimes and I don't really think before I speak and I could end up getting in trouble. Like, I don't know, like all these stupid things where you have to like censor your words and you can't say this and you can't say that. It's so dang dumb. It's like, I don't understand all that. They treat everybody like we're all 5-year-olds. You can't say the R word. You can't say this word or that word. It's like they're words that describe real things, okay? This is frustrating. And everybody hates it. All these people I watch, because I watch so many live streams. Oh my gosh, I love live streams. They're so exciting. And it just frustrates me to hear everybody censoring everything. I've thought about that. I had thought about possibly doing something like that. And then I saw that there were other ASM artists that do that already. I was like, oh, well, I guess somebody else already started that. I know exactly, Tan Man. People have been using these words for centuries because they're actual words that have actual meanings to actual freaking things that have happened. But we can't say those words. It's like it's just so dang dumb. Well, I used to watch T Rev all the time, and then I kind of stopped for a while. So I haven't been watching T Rev's channel recently. I mean, there's so many of these channels that I've watched, I watched them for a long time, and then I'd find some other channel that I felt like this channel over here was maybe giving more accurate information and stuff. So I'd end up watching those channels more. And I don't know, but I watch so many, and it's hard to keep up sometimes, and especially when you've got several channels that you love to watch live streams on, and they happen to all be live streaming at the same time. And it's like, oh God, now what? It's like, oh geez, which one do I watch? Oh Lord. Because some of them I really do. I love to watch certain ones. And like Michelle After Dark, I love her. I mean, she's a very in your face kind of person, but I love that she's just like, she didn't take no crap. She says it like it is. Oh no. Yeah, see, I remember that Detective John guy being on that show. I didn't know any of that was going on though. Oh dear. That's pretty bad. And I do you remember? I don't know if you were watching his channel when that guy came on. Well, I guess this is kind of turning into a true crime live stream as it is. Oh my gosh. I was watching T-Rev live that day. It was daytime for me when that guy called in. Excuse me. When the guy called in and was talking about how he was working at this bar or whatever, and all these frat guys were coming in and they were asking him about, you know, um, what would you do? See, I don't know what words to use because I don't want to get in trouble. If you know what I'm talking about, you'll know what I'm talking about. That phone call that ended up being, no, it's all right. I'm glad we have interesting stuff to talk about because I sometimes feel like I'm boring because I don't have a life or anything. So, and I was just about to talk about a hen anyway, a hen laying eggs. So people will probably be like, yeah, listening to the true crime stuff's a little more interesting than listening to you talk about a hen laying an egg. Um, I was watching his live stream the day that that guy called in. There was such a big, huge thing. And then T Rev ended up on News Nation and all that stuff. Yeah, when they were trying to say it was him. I actually never thought that it was him because I was listening to the guy when he was talking. And I felt like that T Rev was not really understanding what the guy was saying. Because to me, it seemed clear that the guy was saying, years ago, I was working at this bar in some other town that had nothing to do with Idaho or anything like that. And these frat guys came in and they were saying, something about imming people. Yeah. But I felt like he just totally misunderstood what the guy had said. And so I was like feeling kind of bad for the guy because he was just like, well, you need to, if somebody's going to say that to you, you need to be calling the cops and all this kind of stuff. And I was just like, I don't think he's understanding what the guy's saying. But it was kind of weird that he kept trying to get back in touch with that guy, leaving him messages and stuff. And he never called back. He never responded. He never, did anything. And then we never heard anything more from this dude after Koberger got arrested. So that was kind of odd. But I mean, he said when he looked up the guy's number, I forget where it was. Wherever it was not, his number was not in Idaho and it wasn't in Pennsylvania. So I don't know. It was kind of weird though. But I mean, he managed to get on News Nation or whatever and talk with Chris Cuomo about this whole thing. I mean, it was like this big thing. And I was like, oh my God, that's that. I was listening live when that happened. But I don't know if it was him or not. I mean, yeah, maybe it was. I have no idea if he was using like a burner phone or something. But the guy, when he played back, he called the guy's phone and was playing it live. And the guy answered or had like a voicemail or something. It said his name was Dave or something. So I don't know. That was just crazy. That was just, I don't know. That was weird. But it's kind of after that, I think, that I stopped watching. Oh, did he? Yeah, because I never heard anything more about it. And I just was like, okay, it was kind of weird. Yeah, I just think that he was just being misunderstood. I think he was having a hard time expressing what it was he was trying to say. And then T-Rev just kind of got the wrong idea of what he was saying. Because to me, it didn't come across the way that he thought it came across. Because it just, to me, sounded like he was just talking about years ago, I worked at this place and these frat guys came in, but he wasn't saying it was those frat guys that live there where the crime happened now and all that stuff. It was like two different times and two different things. Oh no, that poor guy. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, I felt so bad for him. I really did. I felt so bad because I was sitting there thinking, I thought, I don't know if he's autistic, and I'm not trying to say he is, and I don't want to ruin his life more if he's not. I'm autistic. And so I have a hard time sometimes expressing things. Like I try to explain something and I can't always get out the right words and I can't really express myself properly sometimes. And I kind of felt like, maybe he's going through that, maybe he was just nervous because I think he said he's never called into one of those shows before and he was kind of nervous about it or something. And so maybe he was just having a hard time trying to really explain himself right. But I felt like I understood what he was saying. And it didn't come across to me like what it was taken as. And then it blew up into this big thing. And I'm like, oh my God. So let's do it. Tan Man, are you still here? You hadn't said much in a minute. I know he probably left because he didn't get to hear about the hen laying the eggs. Oh, okay. I know everybody was just sitting on the edge of their seat waiting to hear about Goldie laying eggs. I'll just say it real quick. Goldie is this hen that I love. She's a beautiful golden color, and she's laid 3 eggs in my bike basket. And now I have another hen, which I don't know who it is, that's laid me another egg out here. Anyway, it was a bit of a sensationalism. It was crazy. I just couldn't believe it. And I was like, I couldn't believe that I was actually on that live stream when it actually happened. I was just like, wow, I was a part of that. And I actually had considered trying to call in, but it's like I live in Thailand. So trying to call in to where he was, I didn't really think I could actually get a call through. And I thought, I don't even know how I would make a call there, but because I was going to call in and say, I think you misunderstood what the guy was saying. It's probably good I didn't call anyway, but I'm glad to hear that he actually went on another show and said, I was the guy that called, and I just hate to hear that it messed up his life like that because I was afraid of that too. I thought, this poor guy, I hate to think what this is going to do to him. Oh, well, I hope he's recovered from all of that. That was just insanity. Going on News Nation and everything. It's like, good gosh. Man. Oh, man. Crazy, crazy. Well, I'm glad you came in. It was an interesting conversation, so thank you. And try to come in more if you can, because I enjoyed it. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. Well, good. Yeah, I really have considered trying to do some like true crime stuff. Well, good night. Yeah, I thought about doing stuff like that. I didn't know how well it would go over on a ASMR channel, but like I said, I have actually seen other ASMR channels, at least one, maybe two that I've seen that do, you know, ASMR true crime stuff, you know. I find it interesting. I mean, a lot of people do apparently. I mean, it has kind of taken off and become like a big thing. But I always have found it, you know, I've always found like forensics to be extremely fascinating. It just blows my mind how they can literally find these little minuscule little things that can like solve a case. You know, I mean, just like one little fiber or something and can connect it to this person that, and all this, it's just, it's mind blowing. It's fascinating. I know. That's what's so interesting to me too is some of these cold cases that have been sitting there, you know, in files for decades, and somebody, you know, comes along and decides, you know, to go through some of these cold cases, and they pick one out and they say, you know, let's start looking at this again. And they'll go in and they'll start finding things that were missed, you know, that were right there all along, you know, and they've got samples of something, you know, and that they're able to test now, you know, test DNA and connect it to the person. I know. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. And I'm interested to see what's going to happen with this Hewerman case, the Long Island serial killer. That's the thing, man. Trying to do true crime stuff and you have to censor your words. It's like, I don't know what words are allowed and what aren't, because some people can say certain words on their channels, but then if other people do it, they get in trouble. Ah. But yeah, the Long Island serial killer, um, possibly, allegedly, this Rex Hewerman. I'm really interested to see what's going to happen with that, because I mean he could be tied to things from a long time ago. Very fascinating stuff that they're finding, and I know. Exactly. I know. And that's just it. A lot of these, you know, news channels are broadcast everywhere for everybody to see. So it's not like, you know, it just is so stupid. This whole censorship thing is idiotic. And especially, you know, on YouTube, if we have our channels set like I do, I've got my channels, both this and even my vlog channel. I have it set for not made for kids because, you know, I say cuss words. You know, I don't know what I might talk about sometime that might be, you know, not necessarily kid friendly or whatever. So it's like I've got my stuff set for, you know, not for kids. So it's like if we're adults watching it. Exactly. I know. I know that's what's so damn annoying. It's like most of us watching this stuff are adults and we don't need to be babied to where we have to say unalived themselves. I mean, seriously, they unalived themselves. God, dumb. So damn dumb. God. Ugh. Yeah. And the thing is that all of us feel the same way. I know. People would just be like, what? That's stupid. Because it is stupid. It's like, I feel like we're going back in time instead of forward. It's like, we're supposed to get, as time goes on, things progress, things, advance and whatever. But I feel like we're just like going backwards. And it's like, what are we in the Stone Ages or something? This is so stupid. Same thing with the dang cameras in the courtroom. I don't know why everybody's making a big deal about that. It's like in this day and time, we need cameras in the courtroom. If there's a trial going on, it needs to be televised. People need to see what's going on. We have a right to see what's going on. And it's so stupid. It's like, get out of the damn cave and let us see what's happening so that we can see what's really going on. Because the thing is, like this judge, he doesn't want, or he's possibly not going to allow cameras in the courtroom for Brian Koberger's trial because he feels like with social media and all of that kind of stuff that it's going to become this big spectacle and rumors and all this kind of stuff will get started. Well, if you think about it, I know, seriously. I mean, if you think about it, where do rumors and speculation start? They start from not having accurate information. But if you're watching something that's being broadcast live from a courtroom, you aren't speculating or starting rumors about something that you're seeing for yourself to be real and actually happening. You know what I mean? I mean, it's like if you don't have the cameras in there, then somebody can come out and start a rumor. Exactly. Somebody can come out and say something that's not exactly what happened. Maybe they heard something and misheard something, and they come out and they report about it, and then it goes and goes and goes and it spreads like wildfire, and it's not even accurate information. Then that's where the rumors and the speculations are going to start, and they're going to get out of control. But if you're actually seeing it as it's happening live from the courtroom, you can't speculate and you can't start a rumor because the facts are right there for everyone to see. Transparency, people. Transparency. That's what we need. It's just annoying. It's like, I don't know. And everybody wants the cameras in the courtrooms except for the people that make the decisions on whether they're going to allow them or not. People are weird these days. I'm telling you that sometimes I just really wonder, what is going on in this world. I don't know what's happened in this world, but people have just gone crazy. I don't understand so much of what's happening anymore. I don't understand how people can be the way they are. I don't understand why my glasses are so crooked. I mean, this is terrible. This is just awful. These are such cheap crapo glasses, and they sit on my face all crooked. Maybe it's my head that's crooked. Maybe it's not the glasses. Maybe it's just me. Uh, pardon me. Hmm. So I hope my stream is going okay. I don't know what it looks like or sounds like. I'm on my new laptop, which has to have a new SSD put in it. Brand new laptop. Had it 2 weeks today. I think it's 2 weeks today. And it has to have a new SSD put in it because it's faulty. Well, good. I'm actually streaming through Wi-Fi instead of the Ethernet cable because for some reason I was told by somebody that it was better, maybe it was Green Rose or something, that it was better when I'm doing it like on my tablet and I'm using the Wi-Fi. So I thought I would try it. The last couple of times I've done a live stream now, I've done it with the Wi-Fi instead of the Ethernet cable to see if it's any better. But this laptop is better than what I had before because the old laptop, it had it only has 2 cores. Yeah, it's a 2-core laptop. This one has 6 cores and 12 threads. Whatever in the heck that means, because I don't really know, but I'm sure you know. I know. Isn't that weird that it's usually better with the Ethernet? And I would have thought that this was a good Ethernet cable. It's that Cat 8. Oh, is it? Yeah, well, I've got a Ryzen 5. What the heck is it? A Ryzen 5 something or other processor. Its base is only 2.0, but it can go up to 4.5 gigabytes. I don't know if I'm saying this right. And then I've got a Ryzen 5 something or other Radeon graphics something. I know nothing about computers and laptops and all that stuff. But anyway, this is a Cat 8 Ethernet cable. But see, this laptop only has 2 ports and there's no place to plug in the Ethernet cable. So I had to buy this adapter, which you plug it into. I know. Well, I've already had the HP guy, HP guy, technician dude. He's been here twice already. First time he came out, he was trying to sort out some problems I was having because I was having this blue screen, the blue screen of death. I was having that, these error messages, and I'm like, oh my God. I had all this stuff going on. Anyway, he came out twice. And the second time he was running a scan because I said, I'm having these problems where I'll be watching videos and the video will start kind of going like this and it'd be out of sync with the audio would be out of sync and the video would kind of stop but you'd still hear the audio and all this stuff and just weird stuff going on. So he ran this other like deep scan thing where it's like all these little green boxes come along and it takes a long time. And so he's like running this whole thing and he said, you need a new SSD because there were like a bunch of green boxes and then it would be yellow. And then, all these little yellow boxes would pop up. And he said, that's not normal and that's not good. But they had to order the part. So I'm waiting to hear back from them on when they're going to do it. And he's going to come out, put that in. And of course, he's going to wipe everything off of here again. I can't even tell you how many times. Yeah, it's under warranty. Thank goodness. Yeah, I bought this time when I bought that last one, it was crap and it was fake. This time I ordered it from an official, authentic shop on Lazada that they guarantee. They said, we guarantee that if you buy from one of these official, authentic stores. Yeah, exactly. They guarantee that if you get it and it's not authentic and there's anything that's, not what they claim that it's supposed to be, they will pay you double your money back. So that's the way I went this time. And with this one, it was through an authentic HP place. and everything checked out, because as soon as it got here and as soon as I was able to get onto the laptop, the very first thing I did, was go into the system information, and I checked everything, and everything checked exactly what it was supposed to be. Nothing was off like with that other one. It's like, as soon as I went into that system thing and I'm like, wait a minute, that ain't what it's supposed to be. That's not what it's supposed to be. And that's how I knew it was fake. But with this one, it's everything is supposed to be. And it did come with a 2-year warranty. And so, that's why HP is, I could believe they actually sent somebody here. That day I called the HP customer service or whatever it was. Well, I'm glad this one doesn't have it. This one seems pretty quiet. I couldn't believe it when I called that HP place and I'm talking to this girl and she was like, asking for my address so she could send somebody. And I said, I live in a really small town. There is no one here that is going to come here and help me. And she said, send me the address in an email. And I was like, okay. But I kept telling her, I'm like, no one is going to come here. I sent her the address, and then I get this call from this HP technician saying he was coming here. I was like, what? I was like, excuse me? And I still didn't believe it. I thought, yeah, I'm going to believe it when I see it. And then he calls me to say, that he was coming, and he actually came. I was like, oh my God. And then he came twice. Came here to my house twice. I should be careful how I say that. That didn't sound right. Sorry, y'all. That didn't come out right. He came to my house twice, and I couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it. I was shocked. I was absolutely shocked. And then, he's supposed to come again here to the house once he gets that SSD, and then he's going to put that in and install Windows again, because he said once he takes that hard drive out, it's going to wipe everything off of here and I have to start all over again. So I'm not thrilled about all that, but if he gets everything running right and working properly, that's the main thing. And I'm just so thankful it's under warranty, because I literally had to contact them about problems within the first 3 days of having it. I know. I hope this will be it, because I've already had to start over several times. I mean, I'm telling you, last week on Wednesday, when I was supposed to have my celebration live stream for 6 years of having my channel, and I couldn't do it because I was literally for like almost 12 hours or whatever on here with Microsoft, uninstalling and reinstalling and uninstalling and reinstalling Windows and all this. I just, oh my God. So I hope this will be the last time. I just hope I don't have any more problems, because it's been a nightmare. But I really do love this laptop. I really do. I love it. I love that it has a lighted backlit keyboard. That was like a huge deal for me. I hope so. I really hope so. I am gonna give it some time though, because I'm telling you, even if I look and I see I've got 1,000 subscribers, I am not gonna jump for joy. I am gonna wait until it gets up to I don't know, 1,010 before I get too excited, because I know good and well it'll say 1,000. I'll take a screenshot. It'll say 1,000, and the next day it'll be at 998 or 997 or some crap. Happens to me every time. Every time I get another 1 or 2, then I'll look the next day and I've lost 3. That's why it takes so long. like, Lord, am I ever going to get there? But yeah, once I get it to like maybe 1,010, then I'll plan a live stream and hope to God that nobody, that people don't start suddenly unsubscribing. Because I'd hate to plan a big old celebration and then be like, well, I'm back at 9.98 again. Oh, no. Lord, I'm supposed to be making an ASMR video tonight, and I don't even know what I'm wanting to. I'm not, I got nothing in my head to make. All I can think about is that damn cricket out there and how I got to go rehome it. And that's going to take a while because it's not easy to find them dang things. But I'm enjoying sitting here talking to you because it's been forever. It just seems like it's been forever since I talked to you. And it's so nice to actually have a conversation with somebody. Oh my gosh. Because I have missed that. I really have. I know, I've been missing it. I've been missing you. It's always a lot of fun when you're here. I'm surprised Green Rose hadn't shown up, though. I thought for sure she'd be here tonight. She usually does, but she didn't come on Friday either, so she might be, I don't know. I don't remember her saying she was going out of town or anything. She was at Linda's live stream the other day. Yeah, Linda doesn't even schedule her. She just like pops on different times, whatever, and she's always got people in her stream. Of course, she's got 35,000 subscribers too. That might make a difference. But oh wow. I know that does seem a little early for Christmas. I mean, you can understand if it's Halloween stuff. I'm so jealous you get to have freaking Count Chocula. I want some Count Chocula so bad. Oh my God. I can't even remember how it's been years and years and years since I've had any. I would love to have some. I'll just have to get some more Lucky Charms. I need me some more Lucky Charms. But oh my gosh, guess what is on its way? Thank goodness it's coming through Carrie. Because it's been forever since Carrie's delivered anything. It's always freaking Flash. Thankfully, Carrie's delivering. I found on Lazada plums. I couldn't believe it. There's actually somebody selling plums on Lazada. So I ordered some. It is delicious. I'm telling you what, that is probably my absolute favorite cereal. That and Lucky Charms, made by the same people. I know, I'm telling you, plums are my favorite fruit. And I've never seen a plum here the entire time I've lived in this country. I've never seen a plum anywhere. And so when I saw them, because I'm like looking around on Lazada, and I saw a picture of some fruit, and I'm like, man, those look like plums. And it was all in Thai. So I got out my phone and I like did the translate thing where you can, use your camera. And I'm like, they are plums. I ordered that stuff right then and there. I was like, I am getting me some. I love plums. I don't know what they're going to be. I don't know if they're going to be purple or red because they showed both, but they didn't give you an option. So, but I don't really care. Purple, red, a mixture of the two. I don't really care. I love plums, and oh my God, they're actually on their way, and I'm so excited. I just hope they get here and they're going to actually still be good. I hope they're not rotten or something. It's like, please don't be. I hope they're good. Can I hear it? Oh, is that you? Poppy. Little popsicle. Hey. It's Poppy. I know. Oh, God. I'm telling you, my taste buds are already getting excited. I don't want to get too excited though, because it's like you just never know when you order stuff like that on Lazada. But hopefully, I mean, since it's Carrie that's delivering it, maybe it'll actually be here tomorrow. It's possible since they already shipped it. Oh, I'd love it. I just gotta not. I have to try to calm down though. If they are good, I don't need to overdo it because, man, I love them. I've already looked it up though. I googled it to find out. Can you put them in the refrigerator and how long do they last? And yeah, because it's a kilo of plums. That's how they sold it. Was a kilo. So that might be, I don't know. That might not be that much. Depends on how big they are, I guess. I don't know where the big mouth is. He's probably asleep somewhere. It's actually a little cool tonight, surprisingly. Oh, you're so cute. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I mean, I know I can't like save them like I normally do with some things, like my Pop Tarts. Like I finally had a Pop Tart tonight. I hadn't had any in a while. They're starting to get that stale taste, even though they were wrapped up in the package and stuff. Starting to get stale because I bought them like months ago, but I held on to them, trying to make them last as long as I could. Yeah, I don't know where he's at. He's probably in the bathroom. He likes to lay up on top of this little rack thing I've got in there. It's got my towels and odds and ends and stuff on it. The top I don't get to use because that they like to lay there. I'm getting hungry now talking about all this plums and cereal and oh, and it's still been hard to get milk, but I was fortunate. I went up to that CP Mart the other day. They are funny. Went up to CP Mart and asked them because I went in there and they didn't have any milk. And the girl told me that they would have some on Saturday. She's like, Saturday. So I went up there yesterday and I couldn't believe it. She had a big, huge thing of it, like the big, big jug of it. I snatched that thing up so fast. So I have a nice big jug of milk in my refrigerator. Because you know how I am about that milk. But I swear it's still hard to find it. It's unreal that it's been like 2 months of having searching and searching, trying to find milk anywhere. It's ridiculous. And there's a cow up the street, an actual cow, because she's got a baby. She has a calf up there. I don't know where she came from or where the baby came from. And I looked out one day. I couldn't believe it. I missed it. If I'd have known, I'd have been filming. So the cow, they were walking the cow and the baby calf right by the house here. I was like, oh, it was so cute. It was going for a little walk out there. Oh, man. But yeah, usually it's the bulls that I thought were cows, but the bulls are usually the ones around. But that was an actual cow with a baby calf. Cutest thing. And I thought, well, dang, if I get real desperate for milk, I may have to go up there and start trying to milk that cow. Give me some milk. Yep, the Jurassic Park cows. Or the Jurassic Park bulls, I suppose. But man, I'm telling you, the bull, I should have filmed it today when I was out on my little excursion trying to look for a possible place to skate. I passed by this bull. Now, see, this is why I thought these were cows. Because up the road is this definite bull. And I could be wrong. I mean, I was wrong about these not being cows and bulls, whatever. This thing is huge and it's scary. It's got these big, huge horns. It's gray. Although it was covered in mud, it had obviously been rolling around in the mud. This thing is scary, man. I wouldn't want to go anywhere near that thing. I saw it today when I was riding by. I looked over, it's like, oh God, I want to get the hell out of here now. Because it wasn't that far away from me. I've seen it before, but it was usually far off in the distance. And I could tell that thing was not something you want to get near, and you don't want to mess with it. And I turned that corner and I looked over. I was like, holy shit. I'm out of here, man. I mean, luckily it was eating some grass or something, so it didn't notice me. But and it was attached to something. But as big as that thing is, I don't trust it being attached by just some little rope to something. It's like if that thing wanted to, it would snap that rope right in half in an instant. If it got upset about something and it wanted to start running, that little rope ain't going to hold that thing down. I don't even know how much that thing must weigh, but it's huge. Huge and scary. Got the willies just thinking about it. It's creepy. Yeah, I don't know. I can't believe it's like I spend all this money to try to get these fancy things so that I can have Ethernet, and I don't think it works any better than the Wi-Fi. I don't know. To me, it seems like it would be better to have this plugged in. Oh, that dang cricket. I swear. I have a feeling I'm not going to get an ASMR video made. I don't know what to do. I literally don't have anything in mind. Pardon me. As I sit here with a frog in my throat. I know you would think it would be. I even have the internet people trying to work on this stuff to fix it, and it still isn't. I don't know. Just like I don't know what video I would even make tonight, because I don't have anything in mind that I'm like, yeah, I really want to make this video. Because the two videos that I'm planning to make, I can't really do right now. I don't know why. I hurt my wrist today, and I don't even know how I did it. It has been bothering me all day long, and I don't even know what I did. Oh, dear. Well, I don't know if you know about this stupid thing where YouTube is going to start putting ads at the end of videos. People aren't going to have a choice anymore, that they're going to put ads at the end of the videos, supposedly starting November the 1st. Bullshit. Because I know for a fact that Linda does not put ads at the end of her videos. But 2 nights in a row, I have gone to sleep watching one of her latest videos. I love her foil videos. She did. It's wonderful. Fell asleep watching her video and was rudely awakened by some ad that came in loud. I mean, the ads that they're playing at the end of her video are literally like someone yelling, and the volume is turned way up. I mean, I literally jumped because it was so loud, and I keep the volume down pretty low when I'm listening to her videos, because I go to sleep watching her most of the time. It is insane. Yeah, I know it's bullshit, man. I am so angry. And I told her, about it. I'm like, they've already started doing it, Linda. It's supposed to not start until November the 1st. But 2 nights in a row, I was woken up by those ads coming in at the end of her video. I had fallen asleep. I'm telling you, I fall asleep watching her videos every single time. I can't even tell you when I have actually watched one of her videos and has seen it all the way through. with the exception of our collaboration video, which I don't know, did you see that? I know. It's completely unfair. It's completely unfair. I don't know why they're doing that. It's like everything's been fine the way it's been. I don't know why they need to do that. Considering that, most people, they're not going to care because, people doing just regular videos. Oh, well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I mean, people just doing regular videos, they're not going to care if there's ads at the end of it. But if you're watching a video that is to help you fall asleep, you don't need some ad coming in that's going to be, you know, making you fly up to the moon, because that's what practically what happened with me. Because I'm telling you, they play these Thai ads. And I mean, they literally were yelling. It's like the ad starts with someone yelling, because I've seen the ad before when I wasn't sleeping. And I mean, it's literally like a person standing there going, ah, yelling at the top of their lungs. That's how the ad starts. And it's like, really? That's what you're going to put at the end of a freaking ASMR video where somebody's just falling asleep? Oh, okay. It's unreal. I'm telling you. I was really considering like putting on her video and then recording, like with my phone or something, because I always have it on my tablet. I was thinking about recording it. Exactly. I was thinking about recording it so I could send her the clip and just say, this is what I'm waking up to after you've been so wonderful to put me to sleep. I'm telling you, I fall asleep watching her videos. They're just so relaxing. I love them. And if anybody's watching this and you don't know who I'm talking about, Scottish ASMR Blueberry. If you've not checked out her channel, please do and subscribe to her. She's wonderful. I love her. Yeah, that foil video that she just did. Oh, God, I love it. I love it. The sound of that foil when she's like rubbing her fingers across. Oh, my God. It's wonderful. I may have to do a foil video. I'm going to have to tell her, I'm going to say, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to steal your idea, but it's just so wonderful that I may have to do one myself. Just because I love that sound. It just is wonderful. So, yeah, YouTube is really screwing us over big time with those stupid ads. And especially, they would pick now to do it. It's like, I've never, in 6 years, I've never made a single penny off of YouTube. Never made a single penny because I'm not monetized. I know, really. I'm not monetized yet since I don't have 1,000 subscribers yet. So naturally, now that I'm finally getting close, that's when they decide, hey, let's just ruin it for you before you ever get there. It really makes me mad. So, yeah, I'm hoping, a lot of people are angry about it, and they're bound to know that we're upset. I wish they would just figure out something else to do, just. I know. That's the thing, too, is that I know for a fact that they play ads on my videos. I know they do, but yet I've never made any money from them. They're making money from it, but not me. Because I've checked. I have checked and I've seen ads playing on my videos. But I don't benefit from it. Thanks, you two. That's so nice of you. Anyway, I probably ought to get off here. I've been on here for an hour and 40 minutes, but I'm enjoying talking to you. But I know you probably have some, stuff to do. I don't have, all day to sit here and listen to my ramblings. Puppy. Yeah, I know. And there's other platforms out there, but unfortunately, they've never really taken off because YouTube is such a big deal. It's like that's where everybody's at. Because I mean, I'm on like BitChute or something. I signed up with them a long time ago. I think it was BitChute and Subscribe Star or something. I don't even know. Ages and ages ago. Oh my gosh. Oh dear. I know I need to go do laundry too, but it's got to stop raining long enough for me to be able to do it since I have to hang my clothes out to dry. Ugh. Well, have fun at the laundromat. And I'm so glad you came in. I'm so glad I got to talk with you and everything. And I hope that you'll have a good day. And I'm going to go out and try to rehome that dang cricket. I don't know if I'll get an ASMR video up, y'all. I don't know. This may be it. Oh, gosh. I'm sure they do. I don't mind hanging my clothes out to dry, but it's like when the weather's bad, they just never get dry. So if you do your laundry and then it decides to start raining, it just takes forever. Anyway, I guess I'm going to go so I can go try to find that dang cricket and find him a new home. And then if I come up with an idea for a video, I'll make one. Yeah, seriously. Well, I'm glad you did, Tan Man, and I hope that you do have a good day. Thanks. And I don't know. I mean, let me know if you're going to be around this week. I don't know whether to do a vlog live stream or not. I don't know. I guess I'll see how it goes this week. Well, anyway, thank you all. Whoever's here. I hope so. Thank you if you're here watching and didn't say anything, or if you're watching on a replay, I appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed, please do help me get to that 1,000 subscribers, please. And I look forward to seeing y'all later. I'll try to get up a video soon. I don't know if it'll be tonight, but we'll see what happens. So anyway, thanks everybody. Have a good one. Bye. Thank you, Tan Man. Bye, everybody.